I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil.
I remember I was only 13 when I met the demon. Gave me a deuce and a bundle of cocaine. Told me to sell to my people, make sure you keep them fiending. If any try to shoot you, make sure that you leave them leaking. He said,
I'ma hold you down when problems pop up.
How you got me moving this dope? Want me in lockup? He said,
Don't you want the Benz vertible with the top cup?
Yeah.
Stop bitching, get in that kitchen, let it rock up. Bitches love the dope boy, especially when it's guap up. I know you know Ron.
Who the plug from by the block up?
I'll tell you a little secret, make sure that you keep your mouth shut. Ron got a Lexus, crib in Philly and Texas. Trips to the Bahamas, just got a whip for his mama. He fucking up them commas, be honest, he seemed decent though.
I hear you, but I just seen Ron about a week ago. In fact, he ain't looking too good, his knees is kinda slow. I asked him why the struggle, he got stuck up for his bundle. But them 6 hollow tips in his legs what made him crumble.
Means he got a house and mama is living good.
Said the feds took it all, he right back in the hood. I see you try to play me, you gave us crack in the 80s. Made us abort our babies and making hoes out our ladies. I know you got me gravy, but Satan, you must be crazy. It's gonna take more than them cars when to amaze me. I seen niggas shoot for the stars, but being lazy. Never get their head at the clouds, so you don't faze me.
I guarantee that you gon' regret it, remember I said it.
Nah, you could dead it.
What you saying, I can't win?
Nah, devil, nice try, so until we meet again.
I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. I ain't religious or superstitious, but we been getting fucked and put to the side like a mistress. Police patrolling why? Because prison became a business. They murder one of ours and they start talking about forgiveness. We think that it's alright because we got public assistance. If this ain't hell, dog, what is this? Where was all lives mattered when they killed Osama? There was no peace talk like the Dalai Lama. Bush dropping bombs saying he gon' bring the drama. They got justice, man, they even caught the Boston bomber. But when we riot, they send the military in armor. When we fight oppression, then our people die a martyr. You reap what you sow, some people call it karma. When Christ return, y'all gon' get this harvest like a farmer. Don't tell me don't bring up the past no more. They still trying to settle the score with a side of Shakur. I changed my life and I'm just trying to live life right. But at night I look behind me and see flashing lights patting me down. You got nothing that's poking me right. I don't smoke or push pills, I gave up my vice. So Mr. Officer, why you wanna take my life? And your honor, why you gave our homeboy's life? I've been wondering why you shot our homeboy twice. Pussy with a gun screaming out that he got a knife. He came from Habibi's spot, it was chicken and rice. Shit's trife, I'm just giving visuals like Skype. Ask Trayvon, Mike Brown, Akai Gurley, Eric Garner, Sean Bell, Philando, Alton Sterling, Jaquan McDonald. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. I pray for the demise of the devil. Lord knows I despise every devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil and said, I pray you die, every devil.
Because I'm willing to fight against drug dealers if they Muslim, if they Christian, if they atheist, if they Buddhist, if they killing black men. Guess what? I'm gonna say something about it. Because you know why? Just like you ain't gonna, like your boy said, it ain't gonna happen. Guess what? I'm not letting nobody nobody sell you drugs without me saying that. I'm not gonna do it. You know why? Because even though I don't know you, guess what? Just like that's your boy, guess what? I'm your boy. Even though I don't know you, I'm not letting nobody sell you crack. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you a black man like me. And it works out.
My whole life was trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, so packed, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues, call this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good record. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good shepherd. Plus when you in hell, how did you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain, something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord? Got a tongue like a two-edged sword, with a style that they might just record. The only thing equal is the curse for the wicked and the righteous reward. Have mercy on the many, don't see it. Separated from the tares, now on my prayers, and it's so be it. A rebel, take the world by word of mouth. UPK, we the rebels that you heard about. Yeah. And it ain't gonna stop till 100 virgins in the house and I'm handing verdicts out. Get rank, you ain't heard a clout without a shadow of a doubt. These devils hitting licks off us. Fuck the bank, I'm about to storm the pocket ticket office. Can't sweet talk us, cannot stop us. And plus I know the feds watch us. Telling people that they church full of witch doctors. Put us in prison, they stockpile us. Meanwhile, UPK turning rebels into rock wallers. In league with mighty men, and now I understand things that never truly made sense. Like why I'm crying at this funeral for a criminal, knowing he ain't innocent, it's fucked up. But my boot shine, standing between two priests, about to blaze on their ass, call it tough love. Look out for niggas just cuz, and wouldn't touch a white bitch with OJ's black gloves. Father, forgive me for my error, I'm forever by your side. Clean and purge me of all my flaws. This the reason I'm alive, thank God for this truth. Cause for a long time was a rebel without a cause.
Look, man, first time I met Commander Junior Hunter, man, hit 3807.
Rebel without a
I
cause.
had my little daughter with me. Opened the door, he was dropping the truth for me and all that.
Rebel
He
without
said,
a cause.
man, you know, you do your time, we taking the mountains, training in hand-to-hand combat.
Rebel without
said,
a
oh,
cause.
yeah.
It's the reason I'm
Shine me
alive.
up,
Thank
nigga.
God for this truth, cause for a long time was a rebel without a cause.
And you cannot whoop us. We're already dead. We're already beaten down. We've been beaten down for 400 years. We already got the wounds inside and outside our bodies. How you gonna hurt us? You cannot threaten us. You cannot frighten us. We live in the most frightening places, under the most frightening conditions. We are immune to fear. We are immune to harm. You see what I'm saying? You have stepped into a cesspool. You're the only one gonna get infected.
Prepare slaughter. We bout to bombard their whole operation. Certified priests, prophesying this my occupation. This shit outrageous. They done made the truth not Sandy Hook. They crossed the line, ain't no coming back. You became no cowards. The only thing sweet is the honey jet. Righteous is the Lord. Give me rest from my sorrow. And hand down death for them devils. There's no tomorrow. Why? Cause they violence leave a man a stiff corpse. You see a flag in a badge, I see horns in a pitchfork. Go ahead. So please believe it. The white man is a demon. And I ain't gon' vote for them to free me. No. They beat us till we the color purple. That's why this knife till they broke like ceiling. You got this nigga on his knees. They wanna have peace. We screaming, let this bitch burn at 1,000 degrees. I'm laying in the bosom of revenge. I told her I'd do anything she please as I squeeze on the double D's. Fuck you mean? I'm talking to you. Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, slaughter. That they do not rise. Go in and fill the world with lies. Ain't die for your skin, you gon' die for your crime. That's right. I'm talking to you. So warn for your life. Your life try to destroy my people. You gotta pay the price, nigga. You gotta hear, let them hear. Tell them devils that they in this shit. Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah.
The police just shot him for no apparent reason. No reason at all. They asked for license and registration. That's the police officer over there that did it. With the black on. I can't really do shit because they got me handcuffed. I can't believe they just did this. I'm fucking back!
It's okay, I'm not here with you.
Any man give his life for Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, and Christ, and fall up under that UPK banner. It's my brother and my blood, and I will die and kill for him if necessary.
Go to grab, 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 go to grab.
It's all about that warfare, boy.
Give grab, give grab, back up, give grab, give grab, back up, give grab, give grab.
It's all about that warfare, boy.
Take grab, 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 take grab.
My soldiers take grab till them stand down.
Take grab, take grab, take grab, take grab, take grab, take grab, take grab.
My soldiers take grab till them stand down.
Take grab, take grab, take grab. Nah, this ain't no more
west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. One west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy, it get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he a domino. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical, guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since all the dominance of one west rising to prominence. Cause I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupons for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. The showstopper been as proper since the teeny bopper, but now I'm growing them off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modified the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's worth the mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when the heat's on, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had a nigga spin like a tire, but down the D, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because UP. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
You understand? You done found a new breed of Hebrews that stand and walk with the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. And we don't care who we got to come up against. You ain't standing before this truth. You understand? We done took them all on and gonna continue to take them all on.
Surrounded by Edomites, lost a lot of truth to this tree of life. Open up the book just to see I'm right. Reminiscing on my ancestors, on those ships who had to plead for life. Took us to a place where ain't never safe there. Poisoning our foods and put our children up in daycare. Fresh out of slavery, still thinking that they care. Guns in the community, children can't play there. Brothers still brainwashed, we died for that same cost. Took away our history, believing that we ain't lost. Brother, I'm an Israelite, sin is like kryptonite. Brothers won't pray, no, they'd rather link a chick tonight. Praises to the Most High, I ain't like most guys. Eyes on the future, but I learned from a boat ride. Tribe of Benjamin, inherited on both sides. Background Jamaican, mistreated and I know why. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
Kwam Yasha Allah, sons of the power. Rise from the ghetto when Satan want us devoured. The seal of the Lord ain't found in church towers. Never dying on my knees like no coward. Wanna be an Israelite, you gon' need more than fringes. You gon' need to show you approve and get in them scriptures. Oh, I forgot to mention, traumatized from the lynching. Homicide, we the victim, homicide ain't the ending. Kids with PTSD, suffering symptoms, never getting treatment. Something he gotta sleep with. Stockholm syndrome so long, and it ain't a
Issues. Oh. We're live on. Hey, Shalom, Israel.
Isupk Sabbath Service Indianapolis, let's rock it out. The crossing of the staff symbolizes anybody who is not an officer above or called up to the podium may approach the podium. First priest, step forward, state your registry.
Kumapar, Banyawada Banya Shahala.
Kumapar, Banya Hawada, Banya Shahala.
Yahba Shem Yahba Shabakatum.
Yahba Shem Yahba Shabakatum.
La Yasharala. Oh, slap. La Yasharala was mean to Israel. I'm Madrum, which means to stand. Wapunya Haki Dum, which means to turn and face the east. The Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakutah, Taba'ah, Ratazai, Hayah, Aisha, Ratazah, Kawah, Hayah, Bashemayim, Nathan, Lanaw, Lakam, Call, Yawam, Wasalakanaw, Kwabawatanaw, Kasalakanaw, Kwabawathanaw, Wala'ah, Tabayayanaw, Banasai 1, Abal, Hawashayanaw, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Lakab, Hamalakwa, Wa'ala, Watapar, La'alamyam, Aman.
The Lord's Prayer of the Hebrew, Asalakia. The Lord's Prayer of the English. Our
Father,
which art in heaven,
hallowed
be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom
Thy
come.
Thy will be done.
On
In earth. As it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread.
And
forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into temptation.
But deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the glory, forever.
So be it.
The prayer for the Hakak, or the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahukashah, Nathananaw, Hakak, La Rapa'ah, Kal Makalah, Wakal Madawa, Hakak. Lata hard. Hamatazaraya. Hakak. Lahaki. Hamathi. Hakak. Arwakawa. Hatamalu. Lagarsham. Bahashim Yahusha. The water Aman.
The Hakak or the power in the English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahusha.
In the name of Yahusha.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
Cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahusha.
In the name of Yahusha.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Pray for the blessings in the Hebrew. Barak atah Yahweh.
Barak atah Yahweh.
Wa Yahushai.
Wa Yahushai.
Wa Mnyaka'ala.
Wa Mnyaka'ala.
Wa Elahayim.
Wa Elahayim.
Matazab Yah.
Matazab Yah.
Alawak Yahana.
Alawak Yahana.
Ha Alawakim.
Ha Alawakim.
Hazaranyim.
Hazaranyim.
Ha Kwatazayanyim.
Ha Kwatazayanyim.
Ha Kayayayim.
Ha Kayayayim.
Wa Kwatim.
Wa Kwatim.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Wa Hashem Yahusha.
Wa Hashem Yahusha.
The water Aman.
The water Aman.
The blessings of the English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahusha.
And Yahusha.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanded to your honor.
Commanded to your honor.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahusha.
In the name of Yahusha.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Haharim.
Al-Haharim.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Izari.
Izari.
Izari. Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shamayam.
Shamayam.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Al-Yathan.
Al-Yathan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regolka.
Regolka.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yeshun.
Yeshun.
Shalomar.
Shalomar.
Yashal.
Yashal.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazolka.
Tazolka.
Al. Yad.
Yad.
Yomyaka.
Yomyaka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Ashamash.
Ashamash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Vayala.
Vayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makal.
Makal.
Rod.
Rod.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Napashka.
Napashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza'ah.
Taza'ah.
Wawaka.
Wawaka.
Ma'aika.
Ma'aika.
Wa'ai. Awulam.
Awulam.
Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
Whence comes my help?
From whence comes my
My
help?
help comes from Yahweh.
My help comes from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer the foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh.
Yahweh
Thy keeper.
is thy keeper.
Yahweh.
Yahweh
The shade upon the right
is
hand.
thy shade upon the right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall smite thee by day,
Nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh.
Yahweh
shall preserve thee.
shall preserve thee
From all evil.
from all evil.
Preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh.
Yahweh
Preserve thy going out.
shall preserve thy going out
And thy coming in.
and thy coming
From
in
this time forth.
from this time forth
And even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
All Damayah.
All Damayah.
Lakah.
Lakah.
All Takarash.
All Takarash.
Wa'al. Tashikwat.
Tashikwat.
All. Kayah.
Kayah.
Hana.
Hana.
Awayabyaka.
Awayabyaka.
Yahama.
Yahama.
Yawan.
Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al Aimaka.
Al Aimaka.
Ya'ara Yamwa.
Ya'ara Yamwa.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayatha.
Wayatha.
Ya'aitazawa.
Ya'aitazawa.
Al Tazapawanyaka.
Al Tazapawanyaka.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanaki Dum.
Wanaki Dum.
Magolia.
Magolia.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham.
Sham.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Iwada.
Iwada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa'aitazawa.
Nawa'aitazawa.
Labak.
Labak.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Al Yaka.
Al Yaka.
Baryak.
Baryak.
Yakarath.
Yakarath.
Aholia.
Aholia.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashimad.
Yashimad.
Aliyam.
Aliyam.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wahagaria.
Wahagaria.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'aimawan.
Aimawan.
Wa'aimawan. Ramalat, Halasha, Ayn, Yeshabi, Tazawar, Gam, Ashawar, Nalawat, Imam, Hayawak, Zarawad, Labanya, Lawat, Selah, Aisha, Laham, Hamadi, Kasa Yasara, Kayabian, Banakaal, Kayashawan, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayan Da'ara, Hayawak, Daman, La'adama, Shalakamwa, Nada, Yab Ka'ira, Wakaza'aba, Wakazabat, Wakatazal, Manai, Call, Nasayakamwa, Ashar, Amar, Nayarashah, Lanawa, Na'awat, Alahayam, Shayakamwa, Kagola, Kakwash, Lapanya, Rowakat, Ka'ash, Saba'ira, Ya'ira, Wakalahaba, Talahat, Harayam, Khan, Daradapma, Wasa'irika, Wabasa, Wapaka, Dabahalam, Mala'at, Panyaham, Palawan, Wayabakashi, Shimka, Yahawah, Yabashwa, Wayaba'awa, Aidian, Wayakapara, Wayabadwa, Wayada'aiwa, Kayak, Athak, Shimka, Yahawah, Labaka, All you want, Call, Ha'ar,
Psalms 83 in English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
O Yahweh. For lo, the enemies make it to mold.
And they that hate thee.
And lifted up their heads. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come,
let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
At the name of Israel. There
be no more remembrance.
They consult together.
With one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites of Moab.
And the Ishmaelites of Moab.
And the
Hagarenes.
the
Gaul.
And
Ammon.
and
Amalek.
The Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assure also was joined with them.
Assure also was joined with them.
They hope in the children of life.
And hope in the children of Lot.
Say Lot.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto Sarah.
As to Jabin. At the brook of Kazan.
Which perished at Endor.
They became a dung before the earth.
Make the nobles like a ram.
Like Zed.
Yea. All the princes.
As Zeba. And as Zamuna. Who said,
Let us take to ourselves
the house of Yahweh possession.
Oh Yahweh. Make them like a wheel. As a stubble before the wind.
As the fire burns the wood.
And as the flames set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
Make them afraid with thy storm.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek their name.
That they may seek thy name.
Oh Yahweh.
Oh Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
In trouble.
Forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
That men may know. That thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High, over all the earth. Sar, which means to turn. Yeshavia, which means to be seated.
The book of Numbers. Where we at, Shinya?
We're in the book of Numbers, chapter 13 and 1.
Book of Numbers 13 and 1. That's where I asked Shinya.
book of Numbers, chapter 13, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Wa'adabar, Yahweh, Al, Bashar, Lamar, verse 2. Shalakah, Lara, Ana Shayam, Wa'adarawu, Aratazar, Canaan, Ashar. In the middle of two. Numbers 13, verse 2. Anaya, Nathan, Lavanaya, Yasharalu, Ayah, Ayasha, Akab, Ayash, no, Ayusha, Akad, Lamata. How about the Yahweh? Joshua Coward, call, Nashaya, Baham, verse 3. Wayashalaka, Atham, Mashah, Mama Dabar, Haran. You know what, man? Okay. I almost got mixed up with it. That's the now, right? Yeah. Okay. I thought it was maybe the car. See, but that's like the Pharaoh style that you always told me about. Yeah. Okay. Now I can definitely see it now. Oh. Haya. Yahweh. Kalam. Anashayam. Ra'ashaya. Bunya. Yashara'alu. Hamad. Verse 4. Wa'ala. Shama Watham. Lamata. Wa Waban. Wa Waban. Shama Wa'ai. Bun. Like a war. Verse 5. I'm a top. So my eye one. So pop. Bun. Oh, shit, yeah. Can you get a change? Can I get water over shot? So you want water shot? About 3 waters, 4. Over shot. Kawa Raya. Verse 6. I'm a top. Yahweh. So like you see how you heard how I said that?
Say again.
Yahweh, but it's Yahweh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, dang. Yahweh. Like some of these words we know, we just don't really look at them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Then what you say is like, oh, I know that word.
Right. It's Yahweh. Yahweh. Like, Kalab. It's Caleb. Kalab. Bon. Yepanah. Verse 7. Lamata. Yashikar.
Mm-hmm.
Yagahol. Bun. Yeah, what's up? I see how Good, sir. Like, this is a good way to come back and learn the tribes. You know, in the Blue Letter Bible, it's just like how it was on the text. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like, and what would be even better is if everyone gets in that Friday night Hebrew class,
right,
taught by a captain of 10,000 Kapash.
Yeah. Remember when camp doesn't run over?
Right.
So lucky I had to do that. I had to sneak this one time, so lucky. Couldn't help it. Let's go ahead and get it in the show. Switch over to the KJV.
Numbers chapter 13, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 2, Send thou men, that they may search the land of Canaan, which I give unto the children of Israel. Of every tribe of their fathers shall ye send a man, every one a ruler among them. Verse 3. And Moses, by the commandments of the Lord, sent them from the wilderness of Paran. All those men were heads of the children of Israel. Verse 4. And these were their names of the tribe of Reuben. Shamu, the son of Zakar. Verse 5. Of the tribe of Simeon, Shapha, the son of Hori. Verse 6. The tribe of Judah, Caleb, the son of Japhan. Japhanah. Verse 7. Of the tribe of Issachar, Igal, the son of Joseph. Verse 8. The tribe of Ephraim, Oshai, the son of Nun. Verse 9. Of the tribe of Benjamin, Palti, the son of Rapu. Verse 10. Of the tribe of Zebulun, Galadel, the son of Zodai. Verse 11. The tribe of Joseph, namely of the tribe of Manasseh, Gadadai, the son of Suzi. Suzai, Kalkan.
Really looks like
Sushi.
sushi.
Yeah. I don't think the same name. I was like, no, that can't be it.
Right. So no wonder where the oppressor got that.
Right.
Got them devil.
Take everything from
right.
Verse 12. The tribe of Dan, Amanel, the son of Gamali. Verse 13. Of the tribe of Asher, Sephzor, the son of Michael. Verse 14. Of the tribe of Naphtali, Nabai, the son of Voshai. Verse 15. Of the tribe of Gad, Goel, the son of Machi. Verse 16. These are the names of the men which Moses sent to spy out the land. And Moses called O'Shea, the son of Nun, Joshua.
Listen, Moses did what? Read that again.
Okay. These are the names of the men which Moses sent to spy out the land. And Moses called O'Shea.
What kind of people have spies? Go ahead.
Military.
Military. You understand? You got spies in the military. Like right now, in our organization, people get sent as sleeper agents. You get what I'm saying? They come from, the little FBI backgrounds. They're only accepting blacks, Hispanics, and indigenous. So they'll get a black, Hispanic, or indigenous has been raised up in the ways of the white man, send them in here as a spy. And you know what ends up happening to them? They become UPK.
Right.
They become UPK. They say, you know what? What them niggas are saying is right. All right, listen, the repressor is the devil. He sent me here to try to bring this organization down, but what y'all represent is so goddamn hardcore that I can't. There's no way. The Lord is truly with this organization. We didn't heard the stories. The FBI had been in the general's houses, captain's houses, even lower rank command. We had a guy that was in this camp a while back, man. The FBI came to him, tried to get him to turn. You understand? There's a lot of stuff, man. But let me tell you something. Spies is a part of war. You understand? So don't be offended when somebody sent a spy on you. You should actually take it as an honor. You understand? I know I do in this organization. And shout out to FBI Van 7.
Right. 5 and 9.
Yeah, 5 and 9. FBI Van 5, 7, and 9. Shout out. Understand? We enjoy it. Hey, y'all need to come back because you know your Wi-Fi is the truth. You understand? Straight up. Take it as a sign of glory, man. That somebody takes the time to try to learn the enemies. In this case, Moses was doing it for what? The same reason they do it, to try to destroy the enemies.
Right.
You understand? Keep going.
Right.
But listen, if we was all about peace, we wouldn't need spies.
Right.
If God loved everybody and you know Christ came to save everybody, the hell we need spies for, right?
Right. Verse 17. And Moses sent them to spy out the land of Canaan, and said unto them, Get you up this way southward.
Hey, why are we spying on the Africans? I thought we was African. Right? We are Africans. Let them tell it. Let the oppressor tell it, and all these other heathen nations say it. We Africans. No, we not Africans. That's why we spying on them, man.
Right.
You understand? Learning how to take them down, man.
Right.
You understand? Those ain't no goddamn brothers. You don't spy on your brothers.
Right.
You spy on your enemies.
Right.
Let's get some more.
And go up into the mountain. Verse 18. And see the land, what it is, and the people that dwelt therein, whether they be strong or weak, few or many.
Right. This is called scouting. That's what spies do. It's also known as a scouting party. You understand? You put together some soldiers and you tell them, hey, go scope out the enemy. Go find out, like you said, whether they be strong or weak, few or many. It don't matter. Come back with a good report.
Right.
You understand? Let me tell you something. This is actually the fun part about war. I enjoy doing stuff like that, going to scout the enemy. You understand that when you play sports and you watch film on your opponent,
right?
You understand it then. You don't think there's nothing wrong with it then. You enjoy it then. But listen, we enjoy it in warfare. I know me and my brothers, man, we love prepping for war. Listen, it gets the juices flowing.
Right.
You understand? Like, I love everything about warfare. Point blank, period. And let me tell you something. And if you stay prepared, you don't have to get prepared.
Right.
Me and my brothers stay prepared. I pray you understand, all of my enemies. Let's get some more.
Okay. Verse 20. And what the land is, whether it be fat or lean, whether there be wood therein or not.
Basically, he's saying, what does this land offer? All right. What do they got? What is the spoils of this war? You understand? Because fact of the matter is this. Sometimes people ain't worth even going to war with. Like me and my brothers, we pick our battles very wisely. Because sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Why would we go to war with you or battle with you and there's nothing to gain from it?
Right.
You understand? You have everything to gain and we have everything to lose. That's a pointless war for us. You get what I'm saying? So we not about to get strung out and dug out into the long out, drew out war with a bunch of nobodies. Like a fake Hebrew Israelite group, because everything is an act of war. Everything. You got to pick what is worth it and what's not. The reason we go so hard on a Christian church and we go to war with them every goddamn day is because it's worth it. Why is it worth it? Because that's where all our brothers and sisters are at.
Right.
They are in the Christian church. They believe in the Christian church. Their numbers is big. I watch it on TV every blue moon. You know, you get up in the middle of the night, you do channel surfing, you'll see TD Jakes on. And you see his goddamn congregation. This dude has a freaking football stadium filled. And he's just walking around the stage all goddamn day with not a lick of Bible in his hand. Go ahead, priest.
And the thing about it, I want like the Christian church to take the hardcore gangster and make them feminine and make them soft.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they really think it's of God, man. They'll take the baddest brother in prison, and you know when it comes to the Christian church, they look at him like a man of God.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But really, they wicked, man.
Damn right.
You know.
Damn right. And let me tell you something, man. The reason we go to war with them is because that's where our brothers is at, man.
Right.
There's something for us to gain out of that Christian church. And let me tell you something. The reason they go to war with us is not because we got deep numbers or nothing. The reason they go to war with us is because they have to defeat us, because if they don't, we're gonna wipe everything out that they represent. Which, you know, they fighting a losing battle anyway, because the Lord is with us. But that's the reason they give us the time of day. Because anybody else would look at us and be like, why are we going to even bother with these cats? The reason why everybody bothers, the reason why everybody wants to try to stop us, is because they know what we are bringing is the absolute truth.
Right.
They know it's the truth. And don't nobody want to change up what's bringing them so much goddamn financial stability. They're not doing it because they care about the Lord. They doing it because the more that we fight against them, for every brother and sister and child that we bring out of that goddamn Christian church, their pockets thin. You know what I'm saying? You know how they say all lives matter? Well, to the Christian church, the reason they say that is because all dollars matter. Right. All lives matter because the money matters to them. So it don't listen. We don't just need black money. We need Chinese money. We need gay money. We need any kind of money that we can get. We want to bring in all the resources. That's why their fight and their plight is different from us, and that's why we go to war with them. All right, let's get some more.
Okay. Verse 19. And what the land is that, and what the land is that they dwelt in, whether it be good or bad, and what city they be that they dwell in, whether in tents or in strongholds.
Listen, I hope every black, Hispanic, and indigenous man is taking notes. This is how you give a good scouting report. You understand? This is how you give a good scouting report. You want to know how they rocking, how they coming. You understand? This is how you learn your enemy, how you defeat your enemy. Keep going.
Verse 20. And what the land is, whether it be fat or lean, whether there be wood therein or not, and be ye of a good coverage, and bring of the fruit of the land. Now the time was the time of the first ripe grapes. Mm-hmm. Verse 21. So they went up and searched the land from the wilderness of Zin unto Riyadh, as men come to Hamath. Verse 22. And they ascended by the south and came unto Hebron, where Haman, Shishai, and Tamai, the children of Anak, were. Now Hebron was built 7 years before Zone and Egypt. Mm-hmm. Verse 23. And they came up unto the brook of Accord, and cut down from thence a branch with one cluster of grape, and they buried between two upon a staff, and they brought the pomegranates and of the figs. It's like good. That's some kind of fruit. You know what that is? That's that. You know, you make the drinks and stuff. Right. That's some good fruit right there. That pomegranates or something like that. Yeah. Like when you open it, you got all the seeds or something like that.
It basically be like what's that drink you used to buy all the time, Bungad, in a big bottle? The pomegranate or something?
Yeah.
Juice.
Yeah, that's what that is. So you know there was some good fruit. They bring it back. Fresh off some trees. Damn. Verse 24. The place was called the brook Accord, because of the cluster of grapes which the children of Israel cut down from thence. Mm-hmm. Verse 25. And they returned from searching of the land after 40 days.
And if I could, this is what makes this so hardcore, because this is warfare, right? And when Moses was getting together the scouting party, when he was putting together the armies, when he was putting together the leaders, he never once picked somebody from a heathen nation to do the work, man. Everybody was from the nation of Israel and from a tribe. You understand? This is an important factor of war. This is something that we got to understand. This is how war is waged. We, in this school, refuse to wage war with the Chinese on our side. Right. That don't even make sense. We're setting ourselves up for failure. We are definitely going to be destroyed if this is the route that we're going to take. Right. You understand? That's all I want to bring out.
Okay. Verse 26. And they went and came to Moses and to Aaron and to all the congregation of the children of Israel unto the wilderness of Paran to Kadesh, and brought back words unto him, or Shalaka, to them, and unto all the congregation, and showed them the fruit of the land. Verse 27. And they told him and said, We came unto the land whither thou sentest us, and surely it flows with milk and honey, and this is the fruit of it. Verse 28. Nevertheless, the people be strong that dwell in the land, and the cities are walled and very great, and move over. Ye saw the children of Anak there. Verse 29. The Amalekites dwell in the land of the south, and the Hittites, and the Jezebites, and the Amorites dwelt in the mountains, and the Canaanites dwelt by the sea, and by the coast of Jordan. So it's like y'all don't have a good. That's like a little America or something. They got all the heathen nations around. You know what I'm saying? They got the Amalekites, the Jewish man, so-called Jewish, and it's like, what is it, Jezebites?
I'm not sure.
Okay. I know the Amorites are either Japanese.
I'd have to check, but I think they're Hamites.
Chemical.
I'd have to check them.
Amorites are, is that Chinese or Japanese? Japanese. So the Japanese was there, the Africans was there. Verse 30. And Caleb stilled the people before Moses and said, Let us go up at once and possess it, for we are well able to overcome it. Verse 31. But the men that went up with him said, We be not able to go up against the people. 31, sorry. But the men that went up with him said, We be not able to go up against the people, for they are stronger than we. Verse 32. And they brought up an evil report of the land which they have searched unto the children of Israel, saying, The land throughout which we have gone to search it is a land that eateth up the inhabitants thereof. And all the people that we saw in it are men of great stature. Verse 33. So when it said evil report, they lied about it, right? So, because it was
and
a good.
they told him and said, We came unto the land whither thou sentest us, and surely it flooded.
Yeah, so because it said they brought up an evil report. Verse 33. And there we saw the giants, the sons of Anak, which come of the giants, and we were in our own sight as grasshoppers, and so we were in their sight. Verse 14.
And in that case, that means that they was tall, just like Goliath.
Right.
14, 15 feet tall, which I'm not worried them clean out,
Right.
Today's time. I'll put my Bungad on. Bungad, he's but tall. Go ahead and handle that.
With a slingshot.
With them hands.
Right. No, I'm just saying, though, that's how David did it, what I'm saying?
Clean out.
Verse 14, verse 1. And all the congregation lifted up their voice and cried, and the people wept that night.
Cowards, so lucky.
Right.
You understand? This is why the ISUPK is so important, that there is no cowards in this camp.
Right.
I could just imagine if somebody from the school where they went to go get a report, it don't matter how hardcore the army was, man. Like, they could have had tanks and like real life dragons there, we'd be like, yeah, they got tanks of dragons, but we can take them no problem. Right. We can take them no problem because the Lord is with us. Right. And that's just our mentality and our spirit, man. But these are, you know, this is just a wicked spirit that, you know, when they make the report, first they lied. And then, you know, that fear started to run rampant through the camp, man. That's why fear is the most disgusting disease that you can have. And where do we learn that disease at? The Christian church. We learn how to be a coward in the Christian church. That's why they always putting this forgiving spirit on you. They want you to be soft and timid and don't have the spirit to fight back. Go ahead, preach.
If you can't beat them, we join them.
Right. That's damn sure the Christian spirit. We gotta join. We gotta join with them, or else they will destroy us. Looking, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just a coward spirit. That is something that has been embedded in us since the days of Egypt. Go ahead.
Right. So like they've been trying to destroy us since the beginning of time. We're still here.
Since the days of Egypt.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're still here, man.
Damn right.
From the mercy of the Most High. Because we should be wiped out.
Damn right. And we don't show them the difference when the Most High Christ return and we wipe them out.
Right. Damn right. Verse 2. And all the children of Israel murmured against Moses.
They did what?
Murmur against Moses.
They did what?
Murmur against Moses.
They talking crap about Moses. They whispering. They trying to sneak this, man. I knew we shouldn't have followed him out of Egypt. So what? He split the seas and brought us to safety. So what? Everything else that we've asked of him, he's done. There's no way he's going to pull us out of this one.
Moses got to die.
Yeah.
We got to get him out of here.
Yeah, exactly. All the miracles that he's made happen in front of their face, and they still murmur against him. Right. This is a Christian spirit. This is a Christian spirit, because Christians are all about what have you done for me lately. Let's get some more.
And against Aaron. Aaron, now dang, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And against him.
That was his right hand.
Right.
That had to happen.
Right. And the whole congregation said unto them, would God that we have died in the land of Egypt, or would God we had died in this wilderness? Verse 3. And wherefore have the Lord brought us unto this land, to fall by the sword, that our wives and our children should be a prey? Were it not better for us to return into Egypt?
Just like a goddamn coward. Every other word out of these people's mouth is Egypt. You understand? Listen, Moses is better than me, man. Because I'd have got together some hardcore brothers and be like, man, put them to death. All them cowards, they got to go.
Right.
Tired of hearing this.
We raised up new troopers.
Right. Straight up. They got to go. These cowards is killing my vibe. I don't like being around all this softness. I can smell the cowardice in the air. I can't hardly breathe. The fumes from the cowardice is suffocating. Can't breathe properly around here. This is why it's important to have a spirit of warfare and to make sure that you raise up other brothers in the spirit of warfare, man. This is why we still struggle to this day pulling people into the truth. Not because we don't have the truth, but because they happy being a slave. They're happy being, you know what a slave is? A slave is a coward. That's what a slave is. I'm not saying every slave is coward. Let me rephrase that. A willing slave is a coward. Right. Let me put it that way. A willing slave is a coward. Someone that doesn't care about the pain and suffering of his people, long as he's good. Long as he's good. Just because you want to go back to Egypt don't mean that I want to. Maybe you had it good in Egypt. You understand? Maybe Massa only raped you on Mondays and Fridays. Right. Well, Massa was raping me every day of the goddamn week. Do you not care about my pain and suffering? Right. Maybe you enjoy being raped by Master. Hey, listen, not me. I want a black, Hispanic, or indigenous sister. You know what I'm saying? Right. I don't want no white hussy trying to come in there and take the ride, and then the second she get caught, say I raped her. I raped you. How the hell did you end up in the slave quarters? Right. How come nobody ever asked that question, huh? Right. How the hell did the slave even make it into the house without nobody seeing? Right. Somebody had to sneak them in here, but sometimes, every time she get caught, she screams rape. Nigga, we were slaves. We weren't ninjas. The hell?
Right.
Ain't sneaking around this thing. If we could sneak around a plantation like that, we would have snuck to the armory to grab some weapons, snuck and grabbed some food, and snuck off the plantation.
Right.
How about that? Go ahead, Breeze.
And that was dumb like that, because damn well, sister don't be trying that. Like, when she get caught, she knows she messed up. She don't be right. Like the nigga, the brother know. Like,
right.
Yeah, I know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? We ain't stupid like that. They can burn down cities over, over lies. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is, the devil knows that it's a goddamn lie, but that's how he saved face.
Right. What you mean?
That's how they try to keep on making it seem like his woman ain't a lustful whore that wants black rod. That's why he burns down the city. How dare you rape my innocent daughter?
Right.
Didn't nobody have access to your daughter.
Right.
She called me into this thing. That's Billy Bob. I've been coming up for the last 6 months.
So you see that movie Marshall?
Nope.
Yeah, it's I think a true story of how a devil, wanted this brother, but then finna get the same thing, finna get caught, and had his brother going to jail. He was finna take it, like he didn't want to confess that she was on to him because what they would do to him.
Right.
And that's what goes on, man. It's crazy, man.
Let's get some more.
Kettle concept. Verse 4.
I'm going to have to check that movie out, though.
It's on Netflix, sir.
I'm going to have to check it out. And what we don't understand is that this is a part of being trapped in Egypt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't something that happens willingly. This was forced upon us. Our men were raped by the women. Our women were raped by the man.
Right.
This is a fact. This ain't hyperbole. This is a fact. Men can be raped by women. It can happen. We've known it to happen. We went to school with people that was sleeping with the female teachers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He had to get shoulder surgery from all the high fives because it wasn't looked at as rape. It was looked at like he was awesome.
Right.
You understand? But the fact of the matter is it was rape. And when you think about the statistics and do the math on it, what color was the teacher? What color was the student? The teacher was usually an oppressor and the student was usually Israelite. You understand? And she don't get nowhere near the time that she deserves in prison. In fact, I remember a story that happened a couple of years back where the teacher was sleeping with the black student. They caught her, they locked her up for like 2 years. She ended up getting pregnant, right? They caught her, she was pregnant. That's how she got caught, because she got pregnant. And here's the sad part. This is how destroyed we are. The mother knew it was going down the whole time, right? But the mother never said nothing until the white teacher got pregnant and told her to get an abortion, which the white teacher didn't do. And we all know why the white teacher didn't get the abortion. You get what I'm saying? Because it ain't the fact that, she loved that black dude. It's just that that's not how they're programmed. White people don't get abortions.
Right.
They'll tell you to get one and force it on you and put abortion clinics up in your community and pay for it and all that, a la Planned Parenthood. But in their neighborhoods, they have fertility clinics. You understand? I was on my way out of town not too long ago, man, and I seen fertility clinics.
What is that?
That's where they go to get pregnant.
Okay.
Where they, what I'm saying? Where they go there and they have all type of supplements and stuff like that help them get pregnant. In fact, when you look at these celebrities, right? I forget the numbers on actually having biological twins, right? But like, for example, Puff Daddy has a set. There's a couple of other celebrities that have sets of twins. That's because, that's because they went to the fertility clinic. And nowadays, the oppressor being such a devil, he's manipulating the genetics to the point where they can dictate the eye color. If you want a boy or a girl, like when you got money, you can do stuff like that. You understand? And that's what these rich white people do. But you understand? But we've been destroyed in Egypt for so long. Like it's in the Bible. Abortions is in the goddamn Bible. When you go into the book of Exodus, how Pharaoh was like, we killing all the sons, we're gonna keep the daughters. Those were abortions. You understand? And the sad part is, them babies were being born and being put to death. Here's the crazy part. The laws of the land have changed to where that same thing is happening, where the baby can be born in the hospital and they will kill the baby and call it an abortion. Right? Like the mother will literally push the baby out of her box, Baby will take a breath, and then it will spike the baby's head like a goddamn animal and kill the baby. And then dissect it and take the spinal cord for what's they called, stem cells.
It's like even in the womb, the baby's alive.
Exactly.
So, you know.
But I'm saying they like to go full trimester. She carried the baby 9 months and still killed the baby.
That's
what they was doing in Egypt.
Killing blacks and Hispanics.
Right.
Indians, man.
Right. That's what they was doing to us in Egypt. And every time they get mad at Moses and Aaron, they ask for that. They ask for that. They say, hey, let's go back to Egypt where they was killing us at. Let's go back to Egypt where they was raping us at. Why would we die here? We could have died in Egypt. I tell you why you die here. Here's why you would die where you at now. Because you die a free man, standing on your goddamn 2 feet, fighting like a man, instead of curled up in a fetal position after being anally raped, crying for mercy in Egypt. How about that? Don't that make a difference? Die with a sword in you instead of a rod, you goddamn homo.
Right.
So, Lucky, let's get some more in the scripture.
Verse 4.
Die like a man. That's why you die here. That's why the Lord brought you out. He brought you out to die like a man and not like a coward.
All right. Verse 4. And they said one to another, let us make a captain. Let us return into Egypt.
And see, and this is how you know the Lord was truly with them, because there had been a lot back then, the stories would have been like verse 5. That's when Azar freaked out and murdered everyone who was congregating to say these wicked things against the Lord. You understand? Right. Straight up. Like that's, and listen, and we already know what the Lord is going to do. We know the Lord. The Lord ain't going for this, man. You can't go against the priests and the prophets, man. Everybody who has came up against the ISUPK, everybody who has came up against Commander General Yohana, we have seen their lives be destroyed. You understand? Anybody that comes up against the priests and prophets of the ISUPK, everybody used to look at that one cat. What's that child molester cat?
Polite.
Polite, that's him. Damn, quit reading my mind, but that's exactly what I was talking about. Polite. I couldn't think of his name for nothing. Polite used to come up against the ISUPK all the time, specifically Captain Cesariak. You understand? He used to always try to battle Captain Cesariak on some whatever he could try to battle on. You understand? Didn't never have a case. I remember one time I was watching it. This nigga said something and then started running around the goddamn building, talking about this is easy. I'm running laps, and I'm just thinking in my head the whole time watching this, man, like this nigga is a goddamn clown. He don't stand on nothing. He don't know nothing. Polite is that one cat that read one book and think he know it all. You understand? Right. And the second that he became successful, first of all, he became successful by stealing money from the same people that he claimed he loved. Right. His home community had allegations against him from stealing money and not holding up to his business integrity that he claimed he had. And then when the elders of his same community said, let's get together and settle this, then he didn't even have no respect for the elders. Right. Then it was like, who made you an elder? Who did this? Who did that? The same people that made you who you was asked, so like butthole. The same people made them elders is the same people that made you who you are. Right. And all of a sudden you don't agree, you don't respect it. Because you're a goddamn coward, man. You understand? And he used to always come up against the ISUPK. And you see what the Lord did with him. You see what the Lord's doing to him. Destroying that brother. You understand? Now he's accused of getting fellatio from a goddamn team. Not just getting it, but forcing it. He raped her.
Oh, it's like, go ahead. And another brother that left the truth. Was it Magic Doc or Tasha Doc?
Oh, yeah, that coward.
Yeah. He's facing jail time or
I thought he
had
was
all
dead.
that money? Oh,
my God, didn't he die?
I think he died.
Yeah, I think he died. Lord put him to death.
But after he brought him down.
Yeah. He was all in the video with white women taking pictures.
So like,
he wanted to go back to Egypt too.
Remember that scripture that we just pulled in Maccabees?
I know what you're talking about. I got you. I got you.
Chapter 2, verse 62, I think. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's in my other phone, actually. Yeah, but there's going to be Maccabees. It's in my other phone.
I got it here.
I know exactly where you're going with this.
Yep. I got another one.
Go ahead.
First Maccabees chapter 2, verse 62. Fear not then the words of a sinful man, for his glory shall be done and worms.
Damn right.
Verse 63. Today he shall be lifted up, and tomorrow he shall not be found, because he is returned into his dust.
Start at 61.
Kettle come, sir. Maccabees chapter 2, verse 61. And thus consider ye throughout all ages that none that put their trust in him shall be overcome.
If you believe in the Lord, ain't nothing ever gonna happen to you, black man, Hispanic man, indigenous man. That's why the Isupk is still here and standing strong.
All right.
But the second that you don't trust in the Lord, that you put your faith in yourself, keep going.
Verse 62. Fear not then the words of a sinful man.
We don't give a damn about what that Christian pastor was talking about. We never gave a damn about what Polite was talking about. We don't give a damn what one of these fake Hebrew Israelite groups are talking about. Keep going.
For his glory shall be done and worms.
His glory is going to be crap and worms. Death. That's going to be his glory. And not a glorious death, a coward's death. He's going to die a coward's death to where nobody's going to remember him in the next 4 years. Only reason we remember half the stuff we do is because we're historians. And keeping track of cowards' deaths as part of the historian life. To make sure that we teach people, don't die like this coward did.
Right.
You understand? Keep going.
Verse 63. Today he shall be lifted up.
Polite was the man. He has had Bugattis and on the Breakfast Club around our test, and you know what I'm saying? He's all on TV and he's living a good life. Today he's lifted up. Keep going.
And tomorrow he shall not be found.
Yeah, that nigga in jail.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Shoot program, nigga.
Right.
You understand? Like, he about to go down, man. And I don't really know the ins and outs of the case because I ain't care about it in any way. Not that I don't care about what happened to that sister. I don't care about him. You understand? Because I always knew he was a coward. I always knew he was a traitor. I always knew he was a child molester. How did I know these things? Because I seen him defending a child molester.
Right.
I seen him defending a child molester.
Right.
Yeah, he might have raped you, but he was still a good man. Saying stuff like that. That ain't exactly what he said, but I'm paraphrasing here. That's technically what he said. You understand? He wanted to fight Captain Kaltazar. Because Captain Kaltazar called his spiritual father a child molester.
Right.
It was true.
Right.
He was a goddamn child molester.
Right.
And you want to fight behind that. Who wants to fight behind stuff like that? Like, prime example, my sister's a lesbian. Somebody be like, your sister's a lesbian. What I look like trying to fight? It's true. How you gonna get mad about the truth? If your father's a child molester, he's a child molester. Why do you want to punch somebody in the face for it? You should have punched him in the face for being a goddamn child molester. How about that? Punch the person that's doing the wrong, not the person that's bringing the wrong to the light. How about that? But this is why we know that people like Polite and the whole Egyptology movement is Christians. Those are the same people that want to go back to Egypt.
Right.
What's the proof of that? That's why they rep Egypt so hard. That's why they're Egyptologists and the Kemet community, because they're all about Egypt. Right. How can Egypt be so goddamn glorious when your whole foundation was built off the back of slaves?
Right.
All right, so if the people, so here's, I don't mean to beat a dead horse, but real quick. So if we're the so-called Egyptians, right, according to the Egypt Swallowgy cats, if we're the Egyptians and we're all this royalty and this and that, who the hell were the people they had enslaved?
Right.
So if we're not the Israelites, we're the Egyptians, then who was the people that they had enslaved? And if you know that they switched the color of the Egyptians on the wall, then how do you not know they switched the color of the slaves?
Right.
Nobody never wants to touch base on that or make that argument. You understand? That goes to show you that they don't care about the truth. They care about what makes them happy and what makes them feel good. Those are the same cats that we're reading about here that want to make Polite a captain so they can go back into Egypt. Go ahead.
It's like they'll read that, but they don't read none of the curses. They don't read limitation. You know what I'm saying? How we can't go out in our streets and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Which is obvious, so-called black man.
They
You
don't
know,
believe-
Revelation.
Listen, they don't believe in the Bible.
Right,
they
right.
believe in the what's it called, the Nevermecca or some crap.
Right.
Whatever that crap is called. They believe in that. They say the Bible is a white man's book when the whole process of the religion that they follow was made up by a white man.
Right.
It's called Egyptology. They have a whole course of study dedicated to it.
Right.
You understand? The white man made that whole religion. But you don't battle against that.
Right.
You understand? They don't believe in the Bible, Kumapar. That's too much like right.
But they celebrate Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Christians, like I told you.
Right.
Christians. Those are the cats that we reading about in Numbers that want to go back into Egypt.
Right.
What? Leave Egypt? Why? Master love me.
Right.
Let's get some more of the scriptures.
Go back to Numbers?
Yeah, go back to
Numbers.
Numbers. You understand? The oppressor is the devil, and anybody who follows in the ear of your father, the devil.
That's right.
You love the oppressor so much that you refuse to stand on something, man. You just want to be a good little slave. You understand?
Right.
You want to be a good little slave. Keep going on the scriptures.
Numbers chapter 14, verse 4. And they said one to another, let us make a captain, and let us return into Egypt.
Let us get polite, and we going back to Egypt. He gonna run circles around the truth. You understand? I am no way saying that the generals and the captains of 13,000 is Moses and Aaron. I'm just saying they very Moses and Aaron like. That's all I'm saying. You understand? When we read the scriptures of these priests and prophets, man, I listen. I feel their spirit. Yeah, we been over it. He's just right. 49. Yeah, I know. 37. Yep. Let's get some more.
Yeah. This is not good. Verse 5.
I see you over there, Bunky. I got it smelling good. Got that sweet flavor, that sweet savory flavor going up to the Lord.
Damn right.
Frankincense and myrrh with the animal fat.
That's things are clean for it.
Damn right.
Bringing the animal fat.
Most high.
Damn right.
Be able to do it. Then verse 5.
I didn't want it to happen because it's doing what I knew it was going to do. It's making me hungry.
Oh, probably ain't got no unleavened bread today.
Right?
Verse 5. Then Moses and Aaron fell on their faces before all the assemblies of the congregation of the children of Israel. Verse 6. And Joseph the son of Nun and Caleb the son of Jephunneh, which were of them that searched the land, rent their clothes. Verse 7. And they spake unto all the companies of the children of Israel, saying, the land which we passed through to search it is an exceeding good land. So Shalak, he sent more scouts out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, see what they was talking about. Verse 8, if the Lord delight in us, then he will bring us into this land and give it us, a land which floweth with milk and honey.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 9, only rebel not ye against the Lord, neither fear ye the people of the land, for they are bread for us.
Damn right.
Damn right. Their defense is departed from them, and the Lord is with us. Fear them not.
Again.
Verse 9, only rebel not ye against the Lord.
This right here is a UPK bedrock scripture. Read that again.
Only rebel not ye against the Lord.
Don't rebel against the Lord. Keep going.
Neither fear ye the people of the land.
We don't fear America. We don't fear the white man. We don't fear the Chinese man. We don't fear the African. We don't fear none of these heathen nations. Keep going.
For they are bread for us.
What are they?
They are bread for us.
What are they?
They are bread for us.
They're going to be our slaves in the kingdom. Right. You understand? When the Most High Christ return, they're going to be our slaves. They're going to be bread for us. Bread is what? Wealth. Like we know that when we listen to the music, man, I'm about getting my bread.
Get that bread.
Get that bread. You understand? They are wealth for us. We're going to be buying, selling, and trading slaves.
Right.
You understand? That's what we're gonna do. Keep going.
Their defense is departed from them.
What is their defense? Their defense is money. Their defense is intimidation. Their defense is keeping you from not knowing that you are the Lord's chosen people.
Right.
Their defense is deception. Guess what? They has departed from them. We know who we are now. We know that we are the Lord's chosen, and we know that following these laws, statutes, and commandments will keep us safe from any enemy.
Right.
From any enemy. Me following the law, statutes, and commandments is way more safer than any gun that I own. And I own quite a few. You understand? But me following these laws, statutes, and commandments is way more important than any gun that I have. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to sell my guns. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying, but the second I stop following the Lord, them guns is going to become a downfall. I'm going to pull one and try to shoot it. It's going to jam up.
Right.
Bullet might explode right in my face.
Right.
It just won't fire it out. It might fall apart like in a goddamn movie. I just be holding the base of it. You understand? That's the kind of stuff that happens when you don't follow the Lord.
Right.
You understand? The Lord is my weapon.
Right.
You understand? The Lord is my protection. These laws, statutes, and commandments is my armor. I wear it every goddamn day. I'm untouchable. You understand? That's how I feel. As long as I serve the Lord, I am untouchable. Listen, I thought I was arrogant in the world. I became more arrogant once I came into the truth. Listen, once I learned the Lord was on my side, as long as I serve him, I'm a shoo-in because I'm always serve the Lord.
Right.
I'm going to always serve the Lord. And one thing I'm not going to do is act like my life is something precious, because my life is nothing to me. But as long as I do the will of the Lord, my life is everything to him. He's like, hey, I need him to continue to do my work. You want your life to mean something? Do the work of the Lord.
Right.
He will see value in you and he will spare your life. Because every brother up here should have been dead a long time ago. I know I should have.
Right.
With no questions asked. All the wickedness I used to do, I should have been dead a long time ago. The reason I'm here right now is because the Lord has found value in my life. Not because I found value in it. The Lord found value in it.
Right.
You understand? Let's get some more.
Come. But all the congregation bade stone.
Now finish verse 9. They're bread for us.
Bread for us. Their defense is departed from them.
Right.
And the Lord is with us.
The Lord is what?
The Lord is with us.
Like I said, the Lord is with me. The Lord is with my brothers. The Lord is with the Isupk. Keep going. Fear them not.
Fear them not.
We don't fear a goddamn thing. Who do we fear? The Father we fear.
That's right.
You understand? That's the only thing that we're afraid of. To tell you the truth, I'm afraid of what I might do to a devil who play with me. I be looking at these little confrontations online where these devils be, I want to see your ideas. There's somebody trying to go into a building, go on or whatever. I'd be like, man, why come that stuff never happens to me? Because the Lord is my protection. The Lord like, nah, I need you. I can't have you going out on some stupid stuff like this. It ain't no telling, listen, I'm going to try my best to handle that situation as professional as possible. But the second one of them devils put their hands on me, it is lights out.
Right.
I mean, it's going to be lights out like you going to bed and you flip the switch. I'm going to freak out. And I don't care if somebody's recording it or not. You understand? I don't care if somebody's recording it or not. Because it's sad that I have to say that, but the truth of the matter is, like, even recording don't save your life, black man.
Right.
Even recording is not going to save your life. The only thing that's going to save your life is the Most High and the angels that he's appointed to protect you. That's the only thing that's going to save your life, right? But the reason I say that whether it's recorded or not is because a lot of things will not be brought to light if there was no recording there.
Right.
Like the Ahmaud Arbery case is a prime example of that. It was like 6-7 months before them devils got locked up. Because they went 6-7 months with killing him, got away with killing him for 6-7 months, right? And then, 6-7 months had passed. I guess the devil was going through his phone and seen the video and was like, he's watching all these other white people kill black people all over the goddamn news and all over the TV and said, well, let me post this video.
Really?
Let me get some fame like that. Why else would he record that?
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, that happened months before the video got released. And he told on himself, and now they're all in prison. You understand? Told on himself, now they're all in prison. Let me tell you something. White people learn from that.
So there's a video of it?
Yeah, that's the brother that was jogging.
Yeah, I ain't seen the video though. Damn.
Yeah, he was jogging. They pulled up, hopped up with the shotgun, chased him down, gunned him down with the shotgun. You understand?
Hunting. It was a game. It was a sport.
Yeah, exactly. And the other devil recorded it. All of them got prison time. You understand? Even the devil that recorded it. But the reason he felt so bold and so obligated to put the video is like the book of Obadiah. The pride of thy heart has deceived thee. He was like, well, all these other white people is doing it. Why come I can't? Let me put this video out. And then the video went viral and they was like, why have we never seen of this? Then they start matching up the dates and said, this happened months ago? And this, we just not hearing about this? And now the police was forced to make a move. Because social media, that's a damn shame when social media dictates how the law is, how the law is conducted. But just imagine if it wasn't recorded. Them devils would still be living their best life.
Right.
They would still be living their best life. No trial, there would be no trial, no crime committed. That devil told on himself and got him and his buddies locked up. And then he tried to act like he was doing it because he cared. Like I know he was sick to his stomach when he put that video out.
And all his buddies, goddamn Howard.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's exactly how it was, man. You understand? But hear me when I tell you this. Fear them not. Fear them not, man. Stand your goddamn ground, black man, Hispanic man, indigenous man. Don't fear these devils, man. Know that the Lord is with you. How do you know that the Lord is with you? By following these laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
You follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, and you are untouchable. Keep going.
Verse 10. But all the congregation bade stone them with stones.
Read that again.
But all the congregation bade stone them with stones. And the glory of the Lord appeared in the tabernacles of the congregation before all the children of Israel.
Glory of the Lord, man. I said, no, we ain't going with that. Keep going.
Verse 11. And the Lord said unto Moses, how long will this people provoke me?
You feel me? The glory of the Lord showed up and asked Moses, how long will this people provoke me? Listen, you ever, just, I'm going to break it down in layman's terms. The Lord is that gangster nigga. You understand? The Lord is gangster. He's that gangster brother that we popped up on the scene like, man, you want me to slap you, don't you? You want me to slap you in your mouth. You understand? You ever see somebody that's so gangster that don't play no games at all? Like listen, he's not going. He's not going for it, man. He's as gangster as they come. He's like, listen, man, I will hurt you. Don't play with me like that, man. I will hurt you. That's the Lord. He has Moses. He's like, man, is this your mans? These your cats? Man, I'm about to hurt these dudes, man. And Moses is about to plead for us. Nah, don't hurt them. They don't know no better. We've seen it in the real world where somebody, that gangster dude, like, man, this your dude playing crazy? Man, I'm about to F him up. And then another, nah, man, he don't know who you are. He don't know no better, man. He new to this side of town. He don't mean no harm. He don't know no better, man. Please don't hurt him. You know what I'm saying? That's Moses for us. That's Moses for us. Begging for us. All the time, begging for us. Because we acting like goddamn cowards. Keep going.
Verse 11. And the Lord said unto Moses, how long will this people provoke me? And how long will it be ere they believe me? For all these signs which I have showed among them.
Like that one cat that you thought was a softie, you heard about, you'd have seen, you know what he'd have done. You'd have seen him beat up plenty of people. You know he got the reputation from shooting at cats and murdering people. That's the Lord. The Lord's reputation is gangster, man. He's saying, man, I just brought him out of Egypt. You just seen me wipe out how many Egyptians? Man, these niggas think I'm soft. I'm about to show them better than I can tell them. They don't believe me, huh? They don't believe that I would do them too. They don't believe me. No sweat. I know what to do. Let me tell you something. The Lord wiped everything out and started this thing over with 8 people. You don't want to test this gangster. I'm telling you, you don't want to test this gangster. I know I don't. Because I'm going to have to work hard to try to be one of the new 8.
Right.
I don't know how. I'll be begging every day. I see somebody building an ark, I'm getting on it. That's all I know.
You need some help? I ain't leaving.
What you need me to do?
Right.
I go get some more wood. I'm traveling across the country to get whatever kind of tree you want. Bare hands. It's going to be as big as a skyscraper. I'm going to get it back here.
Right.
You understand? When you see a cat building an ark, just know you better help him. Everybody thought Moses was crazy until it started to rain. You understand?
No.
Yeah, so like you know it was crazy until it started to rain. Listen. Everybody thought Moses was tripping until he brought him up out of Egypt.
Right.
And now you want to go back on it. Now you want to go back. The Lord is telling you, man. He's showing you. Let's get some more.
Come. Verse 12. I will smite them with the pestilence and this here them, and will make of thee a greater nation and mightier than they.
He said, I'm about to wipe them out and I'm going to make a new nation.
Right.
I'm going to get some new niggas. We just ain't get some new troopers. Raise up some new ones.
Right.
Let's raise up some new cats. They ain't worthy. Keep going.
Verse 13.
There goes Moses.
And Moses said unto the Lord, then the Egyptians shall hear it. For thou broughtest up this people in thy might from among them.
Moses praying for us. Moses pleading and begging for us. You understand? Moses said, listen, you can't do that, Lord. Because now, if you do that, the same Egyptians that you wiped out is going to say, look at them. I knew they weren't worthy. Why did they destroy us? Let's get some more.
Come. Verse 14. And the Lord, and they will tell it to the inheritance of this land. For they have heard that thou, Lord, art among this people, that thou, Lord, art seen face to face, and that thy cloud standeth over them, and that thou goest before them by daytime in a pillar of cloud, and in a pillar of fire by night.
Right.
Verse 15.
That the Lord has been with us. Keep going.
Now if thou shalt kill all this people as one man, then the nations which have heard the fame of thee will speak, saying, see verse 16, because of the Lord will not able to bring this people into the land which he sware unto them. Therefore he hath slain them in the wilderness.
Right. Moses begged and pleaded for us. He said, you can't kill us, Lord, because you're the one that brought us out of the land. You're the one that brought us out of the land. Now, how you going to bring us out of the land and put us to death? You understand? Moses was hardcore, man. You understand? Moses was hardcore. Let me tell you what that reminds me of. And once more, I'm not saying that our captains, I'm not saying that our generals and captains are Moses and Aaron. I'm just saying they Moses and Aaron like.
Right.
That's how they plead for us, man. That's how General Mahyman and Salaki Commander Johanna and General Mahyman and all the generals and all the captains of 13,000s, that's how they plead with the Most High for us, man. How do you think we ended up in the school? Because of a plea like that, man. Said, nah, you can't destroy that, brother. You know what I'm saying? Commander General Johanna said something that was hardcore, man. He said, my goal is to save every black, Hispanic, and indigenous man, woman, and child. You know how the scriptures say, 2/3 got to go? You understand? General Johanna, Commander General Johanna says that he don't want none of us to go. He pleads like Moses did right here in this scripture. Go ahead.
It's like what General Hyman brought out this week is how I forgot, it was a brother that made a prophesy about when the Lord returned. And then when the Lord didn't do it.
When that Oriana did that, my guy?
No, that was General Hyman.
No, I'm talking about the brother that made the prophecy. He was one of the heads, though.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly which head it was.
I thought it was in the Bible. But anyway.
No, that was one of the brothers in the school.
Okay, and then he got mad. You know what I'm saying? He got mad when the Lord didn't return. But he was basically saying you should be happy. That's how many lives got saved. You know what I'm saying? And
absolutely, because I was a late bloomer to this school. I would have got to get saved.
But he was saying, right, and he was saying that You know, it was because General Yohana came. You know what I'm saying? To plead to the Most High. So, we can raise up more brothers, man. Or not, the Lord would have, came back in 2000. Like, the Lord changed his mind because just like he did with Moses. The same thing happened then, and it's happening now because of General Yohana. You know what I'm saying? Pleading for the black, Spanish, Native Indian, raising us up. You know what I'm saying? The Lord was going to return and wipe this thing out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get the
all signs pointed to yes.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
I'm gonna rewatch it and get the whole thing about that.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. You broke it down before.
Okay,
you know
okay, yeah.
Like, and that's heavy because like everybody was afraid of the year 2000, the Y2K bug, and all the power's going to go out, and the end of the world is coming. The chariots was all over the skies back then, real heavy. The chariots were all over the sky, real heavy. You understand? So everybody was scared of the end of the world. It's not a secret. The oppressor was taking measurements into play, putting up supercomputers everywhere to back up all the information all around the world. Because even the oppressor thought it was over. They didn't know. You understand? And once more, you know what I'm saying? The glory and the mercy of the Most High made it to where we still here and we're still able to continue to do the work of the Lord and bring up more blacks, Hispanics, and indigenous. You understand? So man, that's why we need the prayers of Moses, man. That's why we need brothers that carry that spirit of Moses, that plead so the Lord don't destroy us. Because to tell you the truth, none of us are worthy of the mercy of the Lord.
Right.
Our nation, as a nation, we are not worthy of the mercy of the Lord. Right now, as we speak, more than half of our people is somewhere eating pork right now.
Smoking weed.
Being
whores. Just being disgusting to the Most High.
You're absolutely right. You understand? Somebody's in a Christian church right now raping a little kid. You understand? We are disgusting people who don't deserve mercy from the Lord, man. But because we have mighty man that has the spirit of Moses, that has the spirit of brotherhood here in Isupk, the Lord has granted us, what's the word I want to use? A grace period, Christian. This is what a real grace period is. To get it right. Not to continue to sin, but to get it right and receive mercy from the Lord, man. Take advantage, man. You want to take advantage of every other wicked thing on the face of this planet. Take advantage of the mercy of the Lord. How about that? Receive this mercy, man. Don't shy away from it. Embrace it, man. Embrace it with everything that you have in it, man, because this is the only thing that's going to save you and your generation, to save you and your family. You don't want to end up like that one brother that stole the Babylonian garment and shackles and got his whole goddamn family put to death.
Right.
That's what you're doing by sinning against the Lord. You're going to get your whole goddamn family put to death, man. That's all I want to say, man. With that, we're going to go ahead and end the class. We mark where we at?
Come, sir.
Most High Christ. What's on you, bro? Go ahead. Oh, that's right. Well, with that being said, imagine just a man behind the podium.
La Yasraelu was mean to Israel. Jesus Christ.
We're going to salute the scrolls. Yahaba Shemiah Shabrak,
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barak Yah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barak Yah.
Imadium, which means to stand. Or Punya Haki Dum, which means to turn and face the east. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Avanahu, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakutah, Taba'ah, Ratazayah, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'aratazah, Kawor, Hayah, Bashemayim, Nathan, Lenawu, Lakum, Call, Yawam, Wasalakanaw, Kawabuwakanaw, Kasalakanaw, Kawabuwathianaw, Wala'ah, Tabayayanaw, Wanasai one, above, Awashayanaw, Mayun, Rai, Kaya, the cup, Amalaku, Waha'alu, with the part, Lawalamyam, Aman.
The Lord's Prayer in the English. Our
Father,
which art in heaven,
hallowed
be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
In
As
earth.
it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. The prayer for the Hakak, or the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Babakashah, Nathanaw, Hakak, La Rapa'ah, Ka Matawa, Hakak, La Tahar, Hamatazariah, Hakak, La Hakim, Hamathim, Hakak, Our Rakawat, Hatama Allah, the Garshan, Bashim Yahusha, the Waraman.
The prayer for the Hakak or the power in the English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
Power to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse
The power to cleanse lepers.
the power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Prayer for the blessings in the Hebrew. Barak atah Yahweh.
Barak atah Yahweh.
Wa Yahushua.
Wa Yahushua.
Wa Yaka'al.
Wa Yaka'al.
Wa Hayim.
Wa Hayim.
Matazab Ya'ah.
Matazab Ya'ah.
Alawap Yahan.
Alawap Yahan.
Ha Alawapim.
Alawapim.
Hazaranyim.
Hazaranyim.
Ha Quadazayanyim.
Ha Quadazayanyim.
Ha Kayayayim.
Ha Kayayayim.
Wa Aquathim.
Wa Aquathim.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bashim Yahusha.
Bashim Yahusha.
Tuwaraman.
The blessings of the English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
In Yahushua.
In Yahushua.
And
Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels. Command the journey honor. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
And the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Hahari.
Al-Hahari.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Izari.
Izari.
Ma'ayin. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Asha. Shamayam.
Wa'aratazah.
Al-Yadun. Lamawat. Ragoka. Al-Yanawam. Shamar. Hanak. La'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yayashan. Shawamar. Yasha'al. Yahweh. Shamar. Yahweh. Tazok. Ow. Yeah. Yum. Yawamam. Hashamash. La'a. Yakaka. Where you rock. Bayalu. Yahawah. Yashamar. Makal. Ride. Yashamar. Napash. Yahawah. Yashamar. Taza'at. Wabu'ak. Ma'ayth. Wa'ay. I will love.
So 121 in English. I will lift my eyes into the hills.
I will lift my eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh. Which made heaven and earth.
Do not suffer the foot to be moved.
Do not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold.
He
that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel
slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh
is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon the right hand.
Is thy shade upon the right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee.
From all evil.
Preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh preserve thy going out.
Shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
And
even forevermore.
And even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim. All Damayah. Lekah. All Dakarash. Wa'al. Dashakwat. All. Kaya. Hana. Awayabya. Yahama. Yawan. Ra'ash. Al Aimaka. Ya'ara Yamwa. Sawada. Wayatha. Ya'itazawa. Al Tazapawanyaka. Amarwa. Lakawa. Wanaki Dum. Magoya. Wala'a. Yazakar. Sham. Yasha'ala. Iwada. Kaya. Nawa'itazawa. Labat. Yakadwa. Al Yaka. Baryah. Yakarath. Aholia. Adawam. Wayashmai. Alayam. Mawa'aba. Wahagarium. Gabal. Wa'aimawan. Wa'amalat. Kalashah. Ain. Yeshabi. Tazawar. Gam. Ashawar. Nalawat. Aimam. Hayawat. Zarawad. Labanya. Lawat. Selah. Aisha. Laham. Kamadian. Kasa Yasirah. Hayabian. Baraka'al. Hayashawan. Nashamadwa. Ba'ayan Da'ara. Hayawat. Daman. La'adama. Shayathamwa. Nala. Yab Mawa. Ka'ira. Wakaza'aba. Wakazabak. Wakatazal. Manai. Call. Nasayakamwa. Ashar. Amarwa. Nayirashah. Lanawa. Na'awat. Alahayam. Shayathamwa. Kagogula. Kakwash. Lapanya. Roaka. Ka'ash. Taba'ira. Ya'ira. Wakalahaba. Talahat. Harayam. Khan. Dardatma. Basa'irika. Wabasa. Wapaka. Tabahalam. Mala'a. Panyaham. Palawan. Wayabakash. Shimka. Yahawah. Yabashwa. Wayaba'al. Aid. Wayakapar. Wayabad. Wayada'aiba. Kaya. Adak. Shimka. Yahawah. Labaka. Al. Yawan. Al. Call. Ha'aratazah.
Psalms 83 in English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For look.
For lo.
Thine enemies make a tumult.
Thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
Have lifted up their head.
Have lifted up their heads.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted.
And consulted.
Against thy hidden ones.
Against thy hidden ones.
They have said.
They have said.
Come.
Come.
Let us cut them off.
And let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
That the name of Israel.
That the name of Israel.
May be no more remembered.
May be no more remembered.
They have consulted together.
For they consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They're confederate against thee.
They were confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites of Moab.
And the Israelites of Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes.
The Baal.
The Baal.
And Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur also is joined with them.
Assur also was joined with them.
And have hope in the children of Lot.
And they have hope in the children of Lot.
Say Lot.
Say Lot.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Sarah.
As to Sarah.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
As the brook of Kazan.
As the brook of Kazan.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung before the earth.
Make the nobles like a red.
Make the nobles like a red.
Like Zed.
And like Zed.
Yea.
Yea.
All the princes.
All the princes.
As Ziba.
As Ziba.
And as Amunah.
And as Amunah.
Who said. Let us take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves.
The houses of Yahweh possession.
The house of Yahweh possession.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the flames set up the mountains on fire.
It is the flames set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
And make them afraid with thy sword.
And make them afraid with thy sword.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And trouble.
And trouble.
Forever. Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That
thou.
Whose name alone.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Art the most high.
Art the most high.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth. So, which means to turn. Sisters Yeshabi, which means to be seated. I'm going to give a salute to the brothers, men of Israel. Imadim Shabbat, Imadim Barak, Yadim Matah. Sisters Imadim, means to stand. Sar, turn and face the sisters. I'm going to give a salute to the sisters, men of Israel. Imadim Shabbat, Imadim Barak, Yadim Matah. Sabbath service dismissed.
That's right.